Quaker, 10 grams of fiber. Go with your gut health.
Building your online business?
Boo. Hello, everyone. Whoa, look at me. You've caught me in the middle of uh doing the eye stuff that I wanted to do off stream, and then I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Hello. Welcome back. I am back. Hopefully you all are having a good day. I am having a good day as well. Very, very peculiar day, I guess. No, it's not really. So yeah. Um, like I said, you've caught me in the middle of trying to fix the white artifacting that happened with the eyeball design here. As you can see, I've made some headway a little bit. There's still a lot of ways to go. I found the way I used to do it, okay, which was very not good. Um, very slow. And the way I'm doing it right now is still relatively slow, but I think it is faster in a way. So the way I used to do it was I'd have to go to mix mode. I'd have to fill in the area that I want to delete. Then I have to go to alpha mode, erase alpha mode, and I have to delete it. And then it would get rid of the white. Okay? A way that I found that's a lot easier is I stay in alpha mode. I go to smear. I smear upward the area that I want to delete. And then I just switch back to alpha mode. And I just delete the smear that I just did. And it deletes the white outline artifacting that's going on. So it is a little bit faster. It would be a lot faster if I was able to sort of swap between draw and smear, and there probably is like a keybind to do that, but honestly I probably should look it up, but I don't know. So it's a lot easier than having to go in here and having to go into mix, click the drop down and select each time, because I just have to select the different ones, go from smear to draw, and that's it. But that's what I was doing before stream started and while the intro music was playing. I could continue this, but there's still there's still a lot of eye to do, sadly. Luckily it's not the entirety of the eye, it's just the top of the eye for some reason. So yeah. Anyway, welcome back. Like I said, we are back. Any news? Not really. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Most of the games. Wait, actually, no, tomorrow's Tuesday. Um, so not most of the games actually. Um, there's an update for Fortnite tomorrow, because you know I do be Fortnite gaming with friends. So that's exciting. Honkai is apparently having an update on Wednesday, so that is also exciting. Um, in terms of games that I play, um, Helldivers, I have no clue when a new update's coming. But you know, again, the newest War Bond came out fairly recently, so it's not like there needs to be one anytime soon, type of thing, you know. But you know, I'm still looking out for more new stuff because it's always fun. Though to be fair, though, I don't really, uh, I couldn't really play, for like, I mean, as much I would like to play like every day, obviously, if I could, because it is a fun game. But I always find myself kind of like not having enough time, especially since the games are long. One game is like 40 minutes long, which is kind of crazy. Really long games, so it's kind of like a commitment to sort of sit down and play Helldivers. But it is a fun commitment. So I'll give it that. But anyway, other than that though, I don't really have any other updates. I'm sort of scrolling to see if there's anything I could sort of update on, kind of like jog my memory on things I would like to say. But there isn't really anything that I see here um, that sort of makes me want to talk about something. But yeah, I guess a couple things before we move on to the whole Blender-esque type stuff. A couple things that I wanted to talk about. Number one, we are at 40 followers. I did talk about this the other day when we did get a couple new ones. Getting close to getting 50, which I believe would allow me to add emotes and potentially use channel points, which will add a bit of interactivity, I feel like. And I was thinking of sort of like maybe dedicating a stream or so to sort of designing some emotes. Obviously, I would do them in Blender and then sort of just render them out and kind of use them like that. Earlier when I was projecting what to say, I was thinking about the bond screen in Super Credits since it costs $1,000 to open a game menu. Makes sense they would keep adding new game menus quicker than the average player grinds the credits for the direct pressure towards. Maybe. You'd think so, right? That makes sense. But then again, like, I guess it kind of depends on how quickly you think it would take a person to grind. Well, yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. They already have the daily special. You're right. I haven't actually looked at the sort of daily, what's it called? The daily armors that they add. Your new gear unlocks are only a few sets. Yeah. And actually for the newest one, all the sets have the exact same, what's it called? Little, like, substat of, like, uh, what was it again? Like, damage reduction on arc damage. Which I don't know, have they fixed the crashing issue with the arc guns? I haven't seen anything about that. I bought a daily armor. Oh, really? Nice. I bought a daily helmet the other day because I liked the way it looks. I thought it looked funny. But I mean, there's guides out there, for like grinding out super credits if you cared enough about like, I guess like min-maxing that kind of stuff. It had good stats for running, no specials though. Oh, okay. Yeah, the light armor is pretty good for running and stuff. From what I've heard. I think the armor that I use right now is like medium. So it's like right in the dead center of protection and running things. But yeah, I don't know when the next update or War Bond is coming for Helldivers. I haven't really seen any updates on that. I did try to join their, what's it called, Discord server the other day, but apparently it's full. So I can't even join it to sort of see if there's any news on that front. Never mind, I just joined it. It was full. Not anymore. Uh, all right, let me see if there's any sort of announcements on what's going on with that. Diverse. I don't really see anything. Or at least I don't know where to look for that kind of things. I looked at the announcements and it didn't seem to be anything there. The last announcement was like a few days ago. And I think this problem started like fairly recently. It was like last week, the recent update. At least in the announcement tab. Oh, wait, maybe hold on. I might play a few games like solo to see. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is, 21. In the meantime, we advise using against Octo appear to be linked to the okay, yeah, so yeah, there has been an update. No, I mean there hasn't been any updates. They still recommend not using the arc weapons because they are causing crashes. Okay, good to know. Alright, sick. Alright, so what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So immediately got distracted talking about how diverse stuff. I think I follow them and I don't think they've posted anything recently. Yeah, not really. So I don't know when the next update is going to be. Hopefully, I'm hoping they release a sort of like I'm always a big fan of road maps. I do like a good road map then now and again. At least so that we have something to sort of look forward to in the future and get hyped about. But yeah, we'll just have to wait, I guess. Either way, I'm still not done with unlocking everything in any of the two war bonds that I have, the free one and the newer one. So I guess that could be my goal at the moment, is just to upgrade that kind of stuff. Or not upgrade, sorry, unlock that kind of stuff. And yeah, the last time I unlocked the new pistol, but I have yet to try it out because I haven't been able to play, I think, for the last 2 days. It's always like a 2 day thing, I feel like. But yeah. Probably, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, probably no gaming today because I do have to leave around like 7, 8. I don't know. Just a heads up, sadly. But yeah. What you gonna do? Alright, what was the second thing I want to talk about? Oh, this isn't really like an announcement or anything, but I kind of just realized the other day, and I kind of forgot to just bring it up. But in my starting soon screen, I have like 3 different versions of the starting soon screen because I took like 3 different pictures of like about like 3 different poses. Not really. It's like 2 different poses, but one of them has like the lab coat on and not. And I kind of just realized that like I don't think I saved the different poses or something like that. Um so when I do finish this character and I do decide to add them to the living room, um I don't know what to really do about that. I obviously like I guess I'd have to like choose one of the poses that I made, or I probably can't even do that honestly, because it's gonna have to be like the last pose that I made. And just like stick with that one, and then add the new character. Or I was thinking like of doing something like rendering them out in like an empty space, and then sort of just like photo editing them into place. But then again, I'm not the best when it comes to like using Photoshop or any sort of that kind of stuff. I never really learned how to use that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I still have not decided. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, I was working before I started the stream, and while the sort of intro thing was going, I was working on fixing this eye issue here. And like I said, what I was doing was I was going into the smear tool, smearing it up, and then just deleting whatever I just smeared, and it seems to work pretty well. Still pretty tedious, going one by one, but it is better than nothing, I guess. But we're not going to do that right now, because that is boring. That's stuff for me to do off stream. I might do that. I might do it like before stream, since that's when I have like, obviously, like, I'm basically just sitting here waiting for a little bit. Sometimes I'm doing things, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, there's a bit of a shine to it. Wow. Anyway, so yesterday, oh what? Oh, it's because I'm in. Okay, there we go. Yesterday we were uh working on the shoe, specifically remeshing the shoe, so that certain parts of the shoe look better now than they did before. For instance, the sort of sharpness of the shoe, specifically on this part of the heel, is a lot better than it used to be, I feel like. And I've also edited the sort of opening of the shoe to be a lot more closer, a lot more tighter, I guess you could say, than it previously was. So yeah, those were like kind of the new additions. Um, I still feel like this part needs to be sharper, but maybe a normal map could fix that. A normal map could definitely fix that. Um, but yeah, I'll think about that later because I think I usually make normal maps. No, I do make normal maps for the clothing. Okay, never mind that. I was gonna say like I don't think I've ever made normal maps for the clothing. I usually make normal maps for the body and stuff. But no, I remember I did make a normal map for Medusa's. I think her witch outfit specifically. Um. So yeah, today we'll be finishing up the shoe. Like I said, one thing that we need to add is this little like inside bit that I think I'm just going to basically like duplicate it and rip it from the shoe that we previously had, and I'm gonna use it now. Another thing we need to do is I want to try to see if it's possible and if it looks good to connect the strap to the shoe. I specifically designed the topology to allow me to do that, so I will try to do that to see if it looks good. And if it doesn't, then no harm, no foul kind of thing, you know? I could just remove it, right, and just like leave it hovering above. And then also just like sort of fix the sort of buckles and straps so that they align better with the newly changed way the shoe looks now. And so yeah, and then after that, we'll be done with the shoe. Like I said yesterday, or as I was talking about yesterday, I think I'm going to paint the design of her, like, I don't know, leggings or whatever, onto the body itself, because then I don't have to, like, make a duplicate version of the body. I think I would do that if, like, kind of like with, Regulus's sock, where you could kind of see, like, the ending of it. I think it's nice to have, like, an extra version, or extra, like, sort of, you know, make a duplicate of that, because then you could sort of see how it, like, hovers above the body a little bit. But because you can't really see the beginning or ending of it, then it's kind of like whatever, just like paint it on. But that's something that I can't really do right now. That's something that I'll have to do later. When I finally unwrap and begin to texture the body, so I'll probably unwrap it in a way so that it makes that easier for me. And then after that, I'll start working on the skirt and, you know, work my way up. We probably will start that today. So it's going to be very interesting to try to nail down this design. I'll probably work on the skirt itself first, and then worry about the belt afterwards. Oh god, another outfit with a belt. I feel like that could be very difficult when it comes to the rigging. We'll see though. Birthday suit is best suit. Yeah, right. Putting on my birthday best. So yeah, that's basically the workflow going forward. So that's me. Pop a gum. And let's get to work. Alright, I'm gonna hide the buckles and straps. So I can work on this. Oh wait, what? I made a duplicate of the shrink wrap? And didn't apply it? When did that happen? Do I even need the shrink wrap anymore? I applied it, it's fine. I don't think I need it anymore though. I'm basically done with like following the design of the shoe. But yeah, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How is your work coming along, I guess? Hopefully all is good. I'm gonna like move these in a little bit. I can move them two in though, because otherwise it becomes very hard to fix some of the things or sort of add things. Slowly making them spikes. Okay. Wait. Oops. Alright. Sorry. Oh, should I have proportional editing on it now? I think I'm gonna add that loop cut there. Just to make sure that it ends up looking nice. I think I should be able to push this like a bit closer to the shoe. It doesn't need to be hugging the, what's it called, the sort of leg that much. And I think it'd help a lot with covering up the, like being able to look inside. Oh shoot, I need to sneeze. Alright, I'm back. Let me take a drink for that. Mm, 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 mm. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh god. Alright. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I think I'll add a loop cut here so I have more control over here. And a loop cut here as well. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's coming along. Oh shit. Oh, I was trying to zoom in more. Oh, it's because I have it like in a little screen. It looks pretty good. It looks almost like exactly like it. The way the topology flows. Flows. Mm, 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 mm. Pretty good. I think I might need a loop cut there. Perchance. Perhaps. Yeah. I think that's it. If I hide this. Oh wait, no, there's some leakage that I think could be fixed by just adding another loop cut. Yeah, that works, I think. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and now I could start working on the strap next. Where is it? Straps. Alright. Let's see how it looks. Um, let's see how it looks like when I try to combine this. And I will have to sort of delete some edge loops here and there. Whoops. What the hell? Oh. It kind of works. Whoops. Hang on. I think that worked pretty alright. I think my only issue is that obviously I'd have to sort of delete the face inside. Which I don't know. I don't think that's gonna show through though. Especially once I color it, because it's just gonna end up being red. So you won't even be able to see the difference, I think. I think it's fine. Interesting. Oh god, sorry about that. And then once I connect these next two, all I have to do is fix the buckle and fix, I guess, sort of like the way the straps are positioned a little bit, and then I'm done with the shoe. I can move on to the next part of the outfit. Next line of clothing I have to work on. Yeah, especially since now the strap is like pretty, what's it called? Is now like tightly pressed against um the shoe. It definitely does change a bit of the positioning of how the strap is gonna go, which is actually what I wanted, because the way I had it before, it made it seem as if though the straps weren't really close to the shoe, and it kind of made things look a bit loose. I wanted to look a bit more tight. Like the straps are actually doing something, and not just kind of hanging off. Oops. Yeah. This weird look, honestly, what's it called? No map could probably fix that, or honestly, it might even go away when I decide to texture it, so it might not even be that big of a deal. Anyway, that's done. Oh wait, I don't think I deleted the inside. Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Alright. Let's bring in the buckles. I applied the subdivision. It's quite heavy. Probably delete a lot of loop cuts though once I do apply the subdivision. I feel like there's like another, like maybe these two. Oh yeah, okay, that works, I think. But yeah, I should be able to keep a bit of the round shape that I really like from what this subdivision had to offer while reducing the vertex count a bit. I think it was like 1,000 or something more before, and now it's down to 800. That's a bit more manageable for something as simple as just some belt buckles. Obviously, it's going to be doubled once I apply the mirror modifier, but still, it's for my program. Oh, apparently something disconnected. Hopefully, my stream wasn't cut short. But it looks of things, it's not the case. My bitrate's alright. Let's just hope that was just the chat thing. Chatterino. Just acting weird. How bizarre. It's been working pretty decently for the last few days. Like, there hasn't been any issues with that kind of stuff. The potential of disconnection. I thought it was over, but I guess it's back. But yeah, everything looks fine. Download good, upload good. It's very weird how that happens. Alright. Everything looks fine. Let's continue working. Whoops. Whoa. All right. Yeah, that's basically it, huh? So that's what I wanted. So the shoes are about, what is that? 1,500 vertices, obviously doubled due to the mirror modifier, so about like 3,000 vertices, and then that obviously gets doubled itself for the trig count. So the shoes are about 6,000 trigs. And I do plan to make a normal map for it as well in the future, once I start, UV unwrapping. So, I think that's pretty good. I think. He thinks. Not bad. So yeah, the shoes, for the most part, I believe, are done. I'm gonna make a trash collection. So that I can, what's it called? I put some stuff in there, like for instance, the old shoes that I had. I could put those in there. I'm also gonna throw in the trash a lot of the old face stuff that because I'm pretty sure I've made a decision on how exactly I want to do the face. So all these extra faces of like are no longer needed. Mm. Mm. Oh god. Am I dying? Alright, yeah. The shoot's done. And I'm throwing some things in the trash. I might even throw the block out into the trash. It's definitely something I don't need anymore. In any way, I don't think. Oh god, I got another disconnection apparently. Ooh, what is going on? How bizarre. All right. So yeah, now that we're done with the shoes, we're gonna move on to working on the skirt. So I guess now the question is, how do I how do I begin that, I guess? Obviously the initial thought is I could just pull from the body some points of where I believe it starts, and then sort of just building from there, which is probably going to be the case. It is an odd shape because it kind of like V's down. Also, I'm hoping that I put the belly button in the right place. I think I did. I think it's fine. This is too high though. It have to be like way down here, like right here, almost. Yeah. Either way, I could always just what's it called? Um, move it. It doesn't really matter too much. I'm just getting some points from the body itself so I could have something to work with, you know? Do I have any, like, shots from behind? I don't think I do I? Well, I do, kind of. That, if you count that. But that's the only one I have. The hell? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna hide this for now. And... Oh, well, I mean, yeah. The reference also has a back view. Well, you know what I forgot to do with the shoes, actually? I forgot to give some thickness to specifically these parts here. Oops, I gotta keep on selecting the wrong parts. This part here, and potentially maybe even the inside of it, but I feel like I should be fine with doing that. I guess I could try. Let's see what happens if I just like extrude it instead of just like scale it. Ooh. Oh, scaling it in apparently doesn't work. That's weird. Why is that the case? My only explanation is maybe the normals are fucked. Probably have to do it like individually because each area is behaving differently. Ooh. Yes, hello. Uh-huh. Oh, The hell? Wait, am I like going off the wrong thing? No, that I am. It is weird. Why is it behaving so weird? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. I'm actually okay. I was sort of like trying to decide whether or not I was okay with um this like extra thickness that I'm adding sort of sinking into the. I think I saw a video. Someone called it the tongue of the shoe. I'm sort of deciding whether or not I like that, but I think I do. I'm okay with it. Might even add a bit of thickness to the tongue. There we go. That's pretty good. That works out. Very nice. Alright, yeah, sorry. Let's work on the skirt. Now, I am going to, I think, for simplicity's sake, I am going to use a shrink wrap on it, but I will increase the offset so that it hangs a little bit off the body. What's a good offset? That's too much. 0.5, that's still too much. 0.1. 0.1 is pretty good, I think. No, I might need to make it smaller than 0.1, but 0.1 is, I think, like far enough where I could work on it and not have the body interfere with it too much, and then I'll just sort of make it smaller as needed, I guess. Yeah, Cat, how are you? Catness? I haven't asked you that, I guess. How are you? What are you working on? I'm hot chocolate. This fluffy bit is taking me like 2 hours though. Yeah, right. I think that kind of stuff would take a while. Especially if you want to get it down to look very nice. Most of all, I'm sure there's always maybe. But if there's a way like that, then I do not know of that way. Three more spikes, I think, should be fine. They'll probably start close. Oh, that's been happening to me too, honestly. Having to wake up early, then can't get back to bed. And then, uh... it makes getting any work done really hard. It ruins the mornings. It's like 6 or 7, like ruffles or whatever you would call these. Are these like a design or is this like an extra layer? But is this a design or is this an extra layer as well? I guess I won't really know. Wait, let me pull up this one. It seems like in the 3D version it is just a design, not really a question is it in the reference? Kind of hard to tell. Then I have to do some tests and have some come out in the morning. Oof, yeah, right. Not the best start. I can't even see what's going on here. Not the best start to the day. This is so blurry. I don't even know what's going on there. Oh, this is even less visible. How close do you want to get? 1-to-1. Practically indistinguishable. No, I don't think he wants to like that. How many of these are there? I'm gonna say like, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front. Maybe like 6, 7 on the side, and then 5 more on the back, just to like keep things symmetrical. So 12 in total. The one exact, because then it looked like I just. if you know what I mean. Yeah, right. I think from what you've shown, it looks pretty good. Let's go with 7. Shit. That was really big. I didn't expect that to be that big. 7. Let's see how that works. I'm going to work to get the general shape down, and then I'm going to remesh it. I still don't know if this is like a design on the skirt or if it's like its own like separate object. I think that'd be... How would that work? I don't think it would be that hard to make. You'd have to make like basically this, and then put this one underneath, and then put this one underneath. So it'd be like 3 layers worth of junk, worth of stuff. Spikes come out like this. Then smooth it, and it comes a nice spike. Some script. Because then if it is like a 3D thing and not just like a design, then it kind of matches like what's going on here a little bit. And it also matched the wrists, because the wrists also have the similar design. And they come off the shirt. Anyway, what I'm doing... Okay, so there's 12. Gonna work similarly to this. What is this? Proportions. Too small. It is a design choice, but there is a difference. So far, so good when making the little flap things, but each of these flaps has like 7 little mini flaps. I wonder how I'm gonna do that. I do have an idea for it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, but from front view, mine's much more curved as well, I think. Mm, 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 mm. View the back now, looking at the from above. Yeah, right. Alright then, alright then. Let's Alright, so my idea was, okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. Um, but like how good it's going to be. But my idea was that what I could do after I set up all these like little I kind of want to say spikes for some reason, but I guess they're like, what would you call them? Bumps, waves. Okay, so my idea is to set these up to be how I want them to. And then what I could do is I could extrude them out. But this bit that I extrude out, when I what's it called? When I texture it, I'm going to make this entire section here uh alphaed out. So all the little details of these little extra bumps, instead of making them with geometry, I'm going to draw them on. Will that work? I don't know. Who was it? I think, hold on. Let me check something. Ooh, wait, hold on. Alright, sorry, I got distracted. Hold on. Nilo tune. Sorry, I immediately got distracted by a bunch of stuff. Of a new shader called Nilo tune. I have no idea what it is. It looks good though. Specifically in these screenshots that I'm looking at. It really makes the characters interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Sorry, I was scrolling, trying to look for something, and I ran into someone talking about it. My bad. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, I remember now. Wait, did I save it? I don't think I saved it, but I think I do follow the person that I'm trying to reference. Hold on. I do. Mm, 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 mm. I don't see what exactly I'm trying to show. I don't know. I feel like I saw it somewhere. Hold on. Like a zoomed in screenshot. I can't really see it anymore. Where was it? Alright, I think I... Hold on, let me put it up on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, that was weird. Alright, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. This is from Reinhardt. I don't know how to say the name. Um, Specifically, I think there was a better shot of it, but specifically the way they did these sort of, what would you call that? The teeth of the jacket, for the zipping up. I believe they alphaed out the thingy, you know? And that's sort of what I want to do with the extra detail on the skirt. Specifically those little extra uh ruffles. I don't know how to I don't know. But yeah. I was trying to find where exactly I feel like I saw a better shot of it. Like a much closer shot. Maybe this one? I can't zoom in too much though. I guess hold on, maybe. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a pretty zoomed in version. So yeah, the teeth of the jacket that she made. I believe these are drawn on. Because I think if we look at an earlier version of the model, much earlier. It's been a while. Is this a good one? No. Much earlier. I think here. So yeah, in a much earlier version, the area where the sort of teeth of the zipper, um, it's just basically a solid strip of geometry. But in the newer version, it's very clear that she's alpha keyed out the details. So I really like that. I like that. I think I might do that for the little extra details on the skirt itself. That way I don't have to like make the geometry. Because imagine trying to make that. I don't know. Probably not the best. So yeah, and this might also help. This might also be useful for if you want to do the exact same method with Silverwolf, because I think Silverwolf also has sort of like a zipper thing. Does she? Hold on. Oh, kind of. Although hers is very different. It's not the same as the one that Reinhardt's making from the image that I'm seeing. So maybe never mind. All right, hold on. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. And when I come back, I'll continue working on the skirt. So BRB. Alright, I'm back. Okay, yeah. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I think it's good. It's definitely something that I wouldn't have thought about without, I guess, sort of looking at other people's artwork, which is very nice. I should do that more often. Um, yeah, very cool method, very cool stuff. I need to look into this though. It's called Unity URP Toon Lit Shader Example. It's called Nilo Toon. Very interesting. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Sorry. I have distractions. Let me get this off the screen since my little talk about it is now over. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this because I'm not gonna use it now. Oh shit. Like I said, that's something that I'm going to add later once I get the general shape of what I want it to look like down first, and then maybe do a bit of retopology, maybe. And yeah, I still need to figure out whether or not I need to do this. I need to make these into layers. Because if I do, then it does change a few things. Because then I had to do the exact same thing for this one. Because it also has that really annoying extra bits and bobs. Anyway, I said 12. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we do have 12. Oh, nice. Okay. It all managed to work out. I thought we didn't have enough, but I guess we did. Alright, let's reduce the offset a little bit. Just a bit closer to form. Whoops, what the hell? One in the 3D version is definitely a lot sharper. Do I need a bit topology? I don't think I do, actually, now that I think about it. Because I think, like, the points are, like, pretty spot on for what I'm, like, looking for. Oh, wait, I think... Wait, yeah. Oops. I wonder how it would look like once I apply the subdivision surface. Right, and then... Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. I was thinking of adding some thickness to the end, just so that it isn't, like, basically just flat. But if I plan on adding an extra, like, an extra extrusion at the end for the extra detail, then I don't think that's gonna work too well. Hmm. Okay. Oh shoot. Trying to think like what else I can add to this. Like overall, the shape is pretty decent, I think. Mm, 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 mm. I don't like how, due to the low poly nature of the body, the intersection here looks very blocky, very not blocky. Sorry, very. I guess what happens if I add yeah. I don't really want to do that though. It's sort of perfect right now in terms of the amount of vertices that I'm using. I don't really want to add any more. I seem to have fixed it though a little bit. Only a little bit though. Yeah, I don't think I could do a shape for the jacket. Let me see. I see. Alright, yeah. This strap is very much drawn on in the original version. Except for that bit that's sticking out. Especially if you want to do it like 1-to-1. It's very awkward the way the sort of strap goes like over itself like that. Very troublesome. I mean, you don't need to have it as part of the jacket. It could be like its own separate object thing that kind of hovers over that specific part of the jacket sleeve. Mm, 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 mm. I have to apply my solidify so it could shrink wrap. I mean, shrink wrap would work, but you'd have to go through the route of using vertex groups. Because if you apply the solidify, then and then use shrink wrap, then all the points are going to snap onto the body or the jacket or whatever you're trying to shrink wrap it to. But basically what I did, I have a shrink wrap right now. And the only parts, the only vertexes that are being shrink wrapped to the body are these ones here. Or what the fuck? It's really simple. I mean, I could show you real quick. So if you go into the little green symbol down here, I don't know, can you even see it? Yeah, you should be able to. Okay, sorry, yeah. So go down here, make a vertex group, and as you can see, the only vertices that I have assigned to the vertex group are these here. And you could assign them by just selecting, you know, a vertex and clicking assign, and it automatically assigns it. See how that changes. I actually kind of like that. Do I like that more? Nah, whatever. And so then you go into your modifiers, and then in vertex group, you put in the group you just made. And then that's the only part. That's the only vertexes that get affected by the shrink wrap. Everything else is unaffected. It's really that easy. Just have the one selected and hit. Or still, there should be more. No, that's basically it. I mean, you hit plus to make the vertex group. And then you could just assign the vertexes by selecting the ones you want to assign and just clicking assign. And then just put it. So yeah, if you do make a solidify, you can make like certain points not stick to the skin. Or you know, shrink wrap, as the name suggests. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, only these points here are actually affected by the shrink wrap modifier. Everything else is kind of not, basically. So yeah, hopefully that helps in a way. And then you could see which vertexes are in the vertex group by clicking select. And then you could see there that only these points here are part of the vertex group. Yeah, right. It is a really helpful modifier. 100%, I use it a lot. it's that, mirror, and subdivision are like the basic three that I use when making characters. I do use some other ones, but those are the big ones. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. I think for now I'm gonna leave it like this. Like I said, if these parts here are sort of like separate objects, then I'll add that to that. If not, then like I said, I'm going to add these little extra details using texture painting and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And work my way up to the next part, which is uh the shirt. Now the shirt, I assume it's like a t-shirt, right? Whoops. I don't think there's like a shot in the show where she's not wearing this like top thing. I think that's everything. Oh, yeah, because it ends like pretty much like above the belly button, so Yeah. And it looks like the bottom of the shirt is quite like baggy, I guess, or like it's like rolled up a bit. There's a bit of thickness to the bottom of the shirt. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do. Whoops. Well, it's not working. Oh, really? What's not working about it? If I knew it'd be working, don't know what this is. It might be due to the fact that you're using a solidify modifier. I don't really like using solidify. I don't think, I think, the combination of a shrink wrap and solidify doesn't really work too well. Because I assume the points that, that are shrink wrapped, um, their solidify counterparts are also going to be shrink wrapped just by default. I just, How do I keep the thickness even then? I mean, you could just extrude it out altogether. Usually you could extrude and then use like Alt S to inflate, and that keeps everything pretty even. Um, you do you, of course, obviously. But I personally don't use Solidify. I feel like it messes more things up than it. I like having control over where I want my thickness. Yeah, whatever works. I mean, you don't even have to use Solidify, I'm just saying. I can see that. That works. Whatever works for you. I think I might need to add more loop cuts here or something. I don't think 3 is enough to cover all this. Oh, that actually works out though. Which words do you make the ground group the one I'm moving? I'm sure graphing too. Wait, what? Which words do you make the group? The ones I'm moving? Or the ones are shrinking? The ones you're shrink wrapping. Yeah, the ones in the vertex group are the ones that are going to be affected by the modifier. But yeah, I assume it's the reason why that's happening is because it's a combination of the shrink wrap and the solidify being very weird with each other. Some modifiers don't really work too well with each other sometimes. And it also depends on the what's it called? The order of modifiers. Mirror always has to be on top and stuff like that. Yeah. So the new mesh that the solidify modifier is making it be affected by the shrink wrap. You'd have to apply the solidify modifier for it to work the way you want the shrink wrap to work. And I assume, wait, hold on, that's not what you want. You could also use 2 shrink wrap modifiers, one with offset for the strap center, another for snap the sides of the surface. apply it, then actually, okay, we even think of it else, I can't. Hmm. That might work. I don't know though. Like I said, I don't really use solidify modifiers, so I'm not sure. I'm not too certain if that would work or not. I want to do it this way. I don't know if I do. Yeah, yet the offset, at least for me, I have to make it quite small, especially if you're working in meters. I usually use like an offset of like 0.001 because otherwise it's too much. And you also want to set it to I think above. Hold on, where is it? You want to set snap mode to above surface. Whoops. Oh. I'm trying to get the general shape down. I'm probably gonna remesh this. At the moment, it's not very good. Yeah, that also helps a lot. Duplicating the shrink wrap and applying one of them is usually what I do. Just to make sure that that the changes you make you're able to see. I don't know what happens if I go into here and try to smooth things out. Oh god. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Like I said, I'm probably gonna remesh it. Since at the moment there's not a lot of points helping here at the front, so remeshing it so that there's a lot more points there would help a lot. And also remeshing it so that this is more curved and less blocky, I guess. Yeah, just kind of like saving your progress a little bit. Um, or not like, I mean, applying it. I guess I could show you what I mean. Hold on. It wouldn't take that long. Oh. So yeah, when you use a shrink wrap, and then you make the offset like that big, when you look at the where the point actually is, it's like over in here. So you would duplicate it and then apply one of them, and then the point would be where it like it should be, you know, visually. If it duplicating it and applying one of them helps move the point where it should be visually. It just helps to keep the, points organized, I guess. So you know what's going on. Ah, I see, I see. That also helps. Pretty much does the same thing. What else are they doing? You know what I forgot for the skirt? I forgot to set up the what are they called, like belt straps to hold the belt, and I didn't actually start working on the belt at all. I should do that instead of going on to the shirt. I guess for the belt straps, I there'll be. I guess I'll need to sort of. Trying to think how I want to do this. Because I'm starting to have like a bit of flashbacks back to Cosmo and the way her rig turned out, having a belt and belt straps or whatever. Not belt straps, right? Yeah, I think yeah. Uh, they stretched quite a bit with the rigging. Although, who was it? Who was it? Trying to remember now. I can't remember. Someone was helping me out with something like that, or was it that specifically? No, you know what it was? It was Regulus's belt. Someone, I forgot who, came in and they talked about um what did I do with that again? Something with the weights. I think it was the subdivision, using like a subdivision surface modifier to help make the weights better because there's more points to go off of. Well, obviously not keeping the subdivision on because that would increase the vertex count too much. I need to remember what I did there. I guess that's like much later, but I'm gonna have to reuse that sort of strategy again when it comes to the rigging and weight painting process. So the belt doesn't stretch weirdly and behave weirdly. But yeah, the topology so far, although I guess I would have to, I'd have to apply the, wait, let me apply the shrink wrap, I think. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's because there's a subdivision on top of it. It kind of needs a subdivision for it to look as smooth as it does. How does it look like though with the sub? Not bad. Oh yeah, with this many points, I think I should be able to try to sneak in some belt buckles. I wonder where I should do it. I guess it'd be like here. I could have another loop cut here. Yeah, that should be fine, right? I'll think about it. Let's see. Hold on. If you got dense layered objects like a high poly shirt and belt, just transfer the weights from a proximity object. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Like I said, I can't remember exactly how it went. I should be able to look back. I do have the old VODs for a reason, and sort of see exactly how I did it before. But yeah, that definitely helped, especially with making things out much smoother, because otherwise it turns out very, I guess, like choppy, this sort of weight painting, due to things being low poly. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Wait. I guess with a belt, I would use something like Solidify. But I only do that after I've set up the shrink wrap and make it look like as perfect as I can. Right. Yeah. I was actually thinking of going downstairs for a minute and seeing if I could get myself a drink or something. A bit of a drink. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink or something. BRB. BRB. Oof, did I forget to put the BRB screen on? Anyway, oh great, cut this. I don't know if you're still here, probably not, because it has been like 5 minutes since you wrote that down. But have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. As always, thanks for helping out as well. Anyway, I came back. I have a couple of clementines. Is that what you call them? I think so. And now I'm peeling them and I'm gonna eat them. What time is it? Ooh, shit, it's almost 7. What the fuck? I feel like I didn't really do much today. TBH. Either way, I did say I was probably gonna end it around like either 7 or 8. So I do have to go somewhere, or I do have to do something. I don't really have to go anywhere. I do have to do some things though. Sadly. I guess it doesn't help that I'm peeling a bunch of clementines instead of working. But it's fine. It's all part of the course, you know? Can't expect all the hours to be productive. But yeah, today's been a bit of a weird day for me. I feel like I've been very distracted by a numerous amount of things going on around me. I guess there's a bunch of things going on around me. Uh, Hopefully one of these days things clear up and I'll be able to do a bit more gaming. What the fuck? How is that spaced out? There's like less here, but tons here. What? That's not space. What? I don't know. Anyway. All right. So the belt seems to be it has like, you know, the top and the bottom sides are a strap of gold. From the 3D version, it seems like it's quite thick, this strap. And then, you know, the center is red, and then the center is also polluted by a bunch of, you know, circular gold pieces. Which I think in the 3D version are just colored in. But in the animated version, I mean, I guess it depends on like which angle you see it, because in the reference they're quite big. Oops. But in this shot they were quite small, and in this shot they're quite big. So I guess it depends on like what way you want to go about it. Ooh, in the heart. I kind of struggle with making hearts. I think I tried to do it last time when I did the costume for the goblin. Let me look it up. Blender heart. It's probably like someone explaining how to do it quite simply. Probably just making a circle and moving one of the points on top down. I think that's how I did it before. I don't think it turned out as well as I thought it did, though. Or as it could have been. How do you make Minecraft heart? Hmm. The heart is also shaped a bit differently. They seem to like over exaggerate how like separated each bits of the heart are. It doesn't have to be one to one. It doesn't be like a perfectly shaped heart. Hmm. Now, you know what? I'm gonna call it there for today. I gotta go soon anyway. And I feel like I'm far too distracted to continue working. So yeah. Tomorrow, we will continue with the belt. Finish it out. What? Back for 2 minutes while away, I realize I'm doing it the hard way. Sure, I can't do the overlapping straps with shrink wrap, but just need to make it one, then duplicate it instead of trying to lap it 3 times. Oh shit, I just fucking dropped shit. Yeah, that sounds like it should work. And yeah, have a good night, or a good rest of your evening, or whatever. Mm. Mm. And thank you, Mr. Gentleman VR, for following. Thank you very much. Sorry if you just tuned in. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna end it now. The one is more enjoyable than mine. Yeah, it was. I think I did pretty. I mean, it's been very basic progress, but it's still progress nonetheless. So yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow I'll continue with the belt, taking it out and adding the heart and all that, and then afterwards, what should I do? I could either complete the skirt. I need to figure out whether or not these are different parts. I'll try to do that tomorrow before the stream starts. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck to you and whatever else you do too. I assume you do VR stuff since that's in your name. So yeah, I'll look into that so that I could just like complete the skirt and be done with it. And then I move on to the shirt, which I plan on apologizing because I have the general shape down of it, but I want to be able to add more geometry specifically here because the minimal amount of geometry makes it very hard to cover everything and not make it look blocky, I guess. And then also adding all the detail like the little ruffles and the ruffles up here. And then I could start working on the cape thing that she has. I don't know exactly what to call it. But yeah, still a lot of work to do. But we're slowly getting there. So yeah, have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a good one. Goodbye.